Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line.
First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal, it feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Hurts.
And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown.
Harrison Bryant there to make the grab. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And normally when you talk about a quarterback on his 3rd team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed it big time during his short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has an opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential.
Here we go.
Ball again on second down.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. Here we go.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
From the gun, here's Fields.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon. They just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's Fields. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert.
Will go down as a gain of 6.
Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And some room to run now.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
They go play action with Hurts.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's football 101, isn't it? Tip your cap to the rookie. He knocked that one away, but he better not relax. They're going to test him all game long.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
They'll start with the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Here's Fields.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's out right at the 25. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Fields hit and the ball is loose.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
In motion left comes Brown.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts,
a 9-yard touchdown run.
and the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Ooh, the juke. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll find Lazard here over the middle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the Eagles' 42-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
You got a mini base. 11. Go.
Out of the gun. Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And he's able to work 3 for about 6 down to the 18.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Fields now to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's one where you normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
Rolling to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plan's for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Here we go. Hey, check it out.
They snap it to Fields.
Touchdown! Allen Lazard from 6 yards away.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now,
picked up by Jamin Davis.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Allen Lazard and the Jets set to go back on offense.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Fields.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. In the second quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The quick feet by Jackson.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think, team, let's stay with it. Let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
The interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll drop to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
This is brought in at the 21. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields.
That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Flush to his right. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
That's good for a Jets.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Looking to throw. Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
Here we go, Smart. 3-9.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Fields throwing again.
They'll roll him out right.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
To throw is Fields.
Shakes off the sack. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 8-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the 46, here's second down and 7. Ball again.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here we go.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 3-19. Chips clear. Nice.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw.
They'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take a 17-14 lead.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
A quick throw here out to Brown.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing is Hurts.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now here's a fake on the Jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley.
And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Second down at the 49-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A long long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Needing the top yards, they run it with their fullback. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at a yard shy. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Hall want to give up the middle.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
That'll give them 8 that time. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here's Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while...
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Jermaine Johnson.
Able to drop him for a loss of a couple. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Harrison Bryant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation. Close game. Fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing, Cook. Slant route to Miller. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Cook. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Allen. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Miller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the toss, here's Allen. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Cook. Allen here on the screen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Cook. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly... hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Now swing pass for Dillon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Cook. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Whipping one in and out, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Off play action. Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a carry for Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cook. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Throwing to start the drive. McCord. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Rashad Weaver.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw. McCord. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Jay Tufele in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Complete, Dillon. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So now the Eagles down by 5, 54 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. They go screen with Dillon. And they get him down, but now the before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He's back to throw.
That's caught by Wilson.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.